Yes, I hope everyone is doing well. I am here to give you a little help with this Mary Jo's budget. The first thing we would do, hopefully you're at this stage right here. This was like day 2 that you were to input all this info, and I hope that you inputted everything, or all this data, inputted everything to make it look exactly like it looks on my screen right now, and in the same places. Make sure that your row 1 just has only the title and row 2 is blank. If row 2 is not blank, it's going to move all your data up one space, and then when you're following directions, if you're reading them, they're going to be one row off, so it might mess with your, it might put your functions in the wrong place. So the first thing you want to do, and it's at the very, on day 3's instructions, it was on the very bottom of the directions. In red, it said that we had to use the sum function in B7. So I'm going to click and make my active cell B7, and then I'm going to go over here in the top right to where it says functions, drop that down and hit sum, and then I'm going to just highlight these 3 cells right there and hit enter to apply. Let's see, and then after I have that, I'm going to have my active cell on B7, and I'm just going to slide it all the way over to G7. So it will total all of these rows up in here. So now what I did there, I just copied each row. So if you're looking right up in here where it says sum at the top left of the page, up here it says sum B4. So that's what's typed in the cell. That's what's in the cell, the function that's in the cell. So there's it just copies the whole function all the way over. And then, oh, whoops, the next thing I'm supposed to do is I would go to, let me get these out of here first. I forgot to leave those there, so I left those. Okay, so the next thing I would do, I'm going to make active my cell. So this is where the directions start off, and it says use the sum function in cell H4 to get the totals for B4 through G4. So I'm going to make H4 my cell, my active cell, and then I'll go up, same thing, use the sum function, and I'm just going to click and highlight, click and drag over from B4 to G4, and I'm going to hit enter to apply, or return to apply my function. And then I'm just going to make active cell H4, and I'm going to grab on the little handle there and drag him down to H7. Boom, copies all my stuff. Same thing with H10. Now I'm going to go back up and use the sum function, click and highlight only in that row, B10 through G10, and hit enter. And then again I'm going to drag down. Make sure you go one past. Make sure you go into row 16 so it goes down past, because you're going to title, or you're going to also total. Just like we did in row 7, you're going to total row 16. So I'm going to use the sum function here. Again, drag this down, hit enter. And then I'm going to do the same thing, copy all those over, just drag it over to copy, hit enter, and we're all good. So now that's basically put together the whole budget. And now I'll make sure I didn't miss any steps here. Use the sum function in H10. Yep, did that. And then use autofill from H10. That's when I drug it down from through 11 through 16. In B20, type H7. So I'm going to go to B20, make it my active cell, type equals sign. You have to type equals sign H7, and then you can hit enter, and it just moves whatever it copies. That's copying whatever is in H7. Here's H7, so this total here, it copies it down to there. So if any of these totals change, like if this one were 60 instead of 30, it would change it up here, and it also changes it down there. Okay. If that were to be 60 instead of 30, let's hope I didn't break the function though. Good. I did. Okay. And then the next one says type equal sign H16. So I'm going to just type equal sign H16 and hit enter. And then equal sign B18. Equal sign B18, hit enter. And then boom. Oh, whoops, why didn't that work? did I type it right? Equal sign B18. Oh, because why didn't that work? Because in B18 I needed to have a formula. So what is Mary Jo's total savings? Mary Jo's total savings is when in B18 I need to type the formula on the bottom of the directions. It says income minus expenses. So here's my total income and my total, I'm sorry, that's my total income minus total expenses. So in this I'm going to type equal sign H7 minus H16. And I hit enter, and it has 360 minus 273.50, which leaves us with 86.50. And then it autofills our savings. So that's what we have in our account. And that's pretty much it. So day 2 was the kind of the time-taking part where it's, I mean, I guess this might take some time too, because if you're still not used to formulas or still getting used to formulas. So hopefully this video helps. I will post this. Well, yeah. Hopefully this video helps. Hey, if you're still having any trouble and you watch the video again and it still isn't clicking for you, just email me and I would be glad to get back to you. I'm typically monitoring my email during the day and the afternoon mostly. All day, really. So, but don't forget on the directions, it doesn't read in row 7 and row 16 that you have to put the sum functions in there. So if you're having trouble with any of those, please email me. And I hope you guys are all staying safe and doing well and being able to make the best out of the situation we're in. And yeah, have a good week and a good weekend. I'll talk to you guys next time.